Nairobi Governor Dr Evans Kidero this morning appeared before a special Judicial Service Commission committee that is probing bribery allegations against Supreme Court Judge Justice Philip Tunoi. Kidero, who is alleged to have given the bribe, is now accusing lawyer Ahmednassir Abdullahi of pushing false claims that he bribed Judge Tunoi with 200 million shillings to rule in his favor. Kidero claims Ahmednasir is a bitter man after he refused to hire his services at the Supreme Court at a cost of 25 million shillings. Lawyer Issa Mansur, who commissioned the Petitioners Affidavit, is linked to Ahmednassir's law firm. Kidero denies the bribery claims.
I don't know the judge. I've seen him on TV, and the closest ever I came to him was when my case was being heard. Secondly, the Katwa Kigen, I don't know him. I mean, I've only seen him, and there's no way that I could have given out any money for the determination of my case, because I had a very, very strong case. When the Court of Appeal threw out Judge Muongo's judgment that made me win, they went against precedents of 7 other cases that had been determined on the issue of time. And that's what necessitated and motivated me to go to the Supreme Court. And the findings hearing in the Supreme Court was very solid, and because my case was solid, that's why even some of the advocates, like Ahmednasir, approached me and had a meeting with me that he wanted to be part and parcel of my team. And I asked him why. He said he thought it.
All right, and for more on this developing story, we're joined by my colleague Patrick Amimo, who's at the Supreme Court. Patrick, good afternoon. So we heard from the Nairobi Governor Evans Kidero before he went in, after as well. Talk to us about what that's to expect today.
Thank you so much. Yeah, indeed, the governor of Nairobi appeared before the Special Committee for the Judicial Service Commission and gave his position on what he knows about these bribery allegations. Those also appeared before the Justice Committee, Judicial Service Commission Committee, lawyer Katwa Kigen and lawyer Mansur Issa. Lawyer Katwa Kigen says, as far as it is concerned, he says that he knows Geoffrey Kiplagat through CAS FM. But when it comes to these allegations of bribery, Katwa Kigen says he was not involved into those bribery issues. As for lawyer Issa, he also appeared before the commission. Issa says that as far as he's concerned, he's not having any interest in this particular matter. Remember, Mansur is the one who commissioned this particular petition, and by virtue of that, that's why he came before the Judicial Service Commission to shed light on how on his petitioner and what is contained in that affidavit. Remember, Justice Philip Tunoi has dismissed that affidavit. He says the allegations are false and capricious. He never received money as claimed by Geoffrey Kiplagat. So lawyer Mansur appeared before the committee and also put his position on what he knows about it. The other lawyer who appeared before the Judicial Service Commission, the Special Committee, was lawyer Andrew Musangi, representing businessman Mike Onjeru. Mike Onjeru has been accused as the wheeler dealer between Governor Kidero and Philip Tunoi. They claim is the one who facilitated the entire process and giving out this particular bribe. So his lawyer has come before the committee. That's lawyer Andrew Musangi has come before the committee and given his side of the story. He says his client is a public figure. He says Jeru works at the ODM, is a prominent figure. The same for Kiplagat. Kiplagat, he says he did contest on an ODM ticket in the last general election. So he's not a character that is not known to them. But so when it comes to these the bribery allegations, they are denying that did occur. So it is a matter that the Judicial Service Commission is still probing. The Special Committee is still probing more other individuals involved in this particular matter before they hand in their reports. Sophia.
All right, and is there a feeling that this Professor Margaret Korbia-led special committee is getting a session and hearing from all those mentioned, especially adversely in this saga.
Yeah, indeed, it's received many people who are interested in this particular matter. We're also expecting right now whom they are listening to is Kidero's personal assistant, John Osogo, is appearing before the committee at this particular hour to give his side of the story on this particular matter. We're also expecting another businessman, Kiprop Chirchir, is expected to appear before the commission. So this special committee. So it is they're still getting to know reasons behind this particular the bribery allegations before they compile their report after having listened to those interested parties. But based on issues, it seems Kidero is denying. It seems he maintains his position. He never bribed anybody, and in fact, he brought in a new tweet of saying that lawyer Ahmednassir is a bitter man. That's why he's trying to fix him over this particular matter after he denied him he denied to take his legal services. We've seen lawyer Katwa Kigen also deny the bribery allegations. So it is something that we'll see how it will pan out, because this matter is being held in camera. So it will, we hope the committee at the end of the day will brief us on what they feel has happened and when they intend to present the report to make it public.
All right, Patrick, briefly and finally tell us what are the likely outcomes from this. Tomorrow is the D-Day. The special committee will announce their finding. What are the likely probabilities we'll be hearing from them?
Yeah, there are two possibilities. Maybe the committee could decide the matter does not hold, this particular petition does not hold any water and dismiss it forthright. Then if they so dismiss it, then it will mean that Justice Philip Tunoi is a clean man and will continue working at the Supreme Court. But if they find the affidavit has a strong case, then the matter will end up at they'll suggest a formation of a tribunal to get to the bottom of the matter. Because what the committee is doing now is just trying to assess, to get evidence and see, assess each weight before they make the final decision. But if they find it weight enough to warrant formation of a tribunal, then they'll give a similar suggestion towards that end. So there are two cases. Either they might dismiss the allegations, or if they find that they are weight enough to warrant a formation of a tribunal, then we expect to see that the Justice Philip Tunoi face a tribunal. So, yeah.
All right, much appreciated. Thank you, Patrick Amimo, for us.